Carillion, a major British company founded in 1999, grew rapidly by securing big contracts for projects like roads, railways, schools, and hospitals. At its peak, Carillion employed 43,000 people and was a key player in the construction industry, both in the UK and internationally. However, Carillion's success was built on risky decisions. The company relied heavily on debt and took on high-risk contracts with very low profit margins. They underbid on projects to win more contracts, but this strategy led to financial trouble. By 2015, the Carillion was struggling. Many of its projects were losing money, and the company's debts kept growing. Despite being one of the biggest companies in the UK, it was clear that Carillion's financial health was in serious danger. In January 2018, Carillion collapsed. It was one of the largest corporate failures in UK history. Thousands of workers lost their jobs, projects were abandoned, and suppliers faced heavy losses. The collapse had a massive impact on the economy. Carillion's fall raised important questions about the company's management and the UK's reliance on public service outsourcing. It exposed flaws in corporate governance and accounting, showing the risk of reckless financial practices. Carillion's collapse is a reminder of how dangerous risky expansion and poor financial decisions can be, affecting not only the company but also the wider economy.
And investigations toward Carillion were conducted to identify the main reason why Carillion was collapsed in January 2018. This scandal occurred due to the complaints from suppliers who work with Carillion because of the late payment of 4 months for the material purchased. Carillion take an easy initiative to abuse the supply chain finance scheme, which was introduced by the UK government to borrow more money from the bank and move out the debt from its official financial statement. The effect was reflected in the auditing work by KPMG, their external auditor, to receive a false and misleading information from Carillion. The chief executive and senior partner of KPMG in UK said that their former partners and employees simply did not do their job properly and failed to implement the most fundamental audit concept. KPMG also had failed to gather enough strong evidence to conclude that Carillion financial statements were accurate and fair. This shows that KPMG auditor lack a knowledge of detecting errors and audit quality, which contribute to the bad audit report. However, Carillion continued to operate after the scandal emerged by using the pension, which was underfunded by 2 billion, to pay the dividends to shareholders and bonuses to executives. By doing that, Carillion made their finance look better and made it seem like the company was doing well even though they were struggling to maintain.
After reviewing the research about factors that will influence the audit quality and raise auditor liability, one of the factors is work experience and professionalism. In the workspace, the experience of an auditor is greatly appreciated as it can benefit the company greatly by ensuring the documents and reports are honest and free from any fraud. And years of experience will also aid in the preparation of all the audit reports, as every company will have a process of preparing reports that will be a bit different from other companies, and with the experience in the same company, an auditor can prepare reports and with ease and without mistakes. This ensures the investors and stakeholders will be confident with the company. As an example, if employees in the KPMG company have more years of auditing experience, they will notice the abnormal, false and misleading information that was provided by the Carillion company. Besides that, other factor is professionalism. It was mentioned that an audit will need to adapt with the changes in audit scope and master the fundamental audit concept in order to keep up with the current auditing methods. In addition, an audit will also have to be honest and integrity and provide a document and report without any fraud, misleading or inaccurate information. For example, if the auditors in Carillion possess professionalism, they will not provide any misleading and false information to the external auditor of KPMG. Furthermore, aside from experience and professionalism, an audit will also need to be required to have knowledge of detecting errors in any reports and documents of company and the audit quality of the company that is prepared by the auditors of the company. An auditor should be able to notice any mistakes that might be present in the reports prepared and to prevent any losses or misleading information that will be used by the investor or shareholders to carry out any planning or further investments to the company. For example, if the auditors of KPMG possess the knowledge on identifying errors and auditing quality and notice the document and reports provided by the Carillion is abnormal, the company will not have to jeopardize the company's good name and put themselves liable to any loss that may come up.
The collapse of Carilion in 2018 wasn't just a corporate failure, it was a wake-up call for the auditing profession. Among the factors contributing to this disaster, there are three greatest impacts on audit quality and auditor liability. First, KPMG's lack of professional skepticism. Auditors accepted overly optimistic revenue projection without sufficient evidence, allowing Carilion misleading financial statements to go unchallenged. Second, the failure to assess Carilion going concern. Despite glaring financial red flags, such as mounting debt and delayed payments, auditors did not flag the company's insolvency risk, misleading stakeholders. For the third greatest impact is the audit independence. KPMG's 19 years relationship with Carilion raised questions about their objectivity and ability to critically evaluate the company's financial practices.
I would like to give my recommendations on Carilion scandal regarding audit quality, auditor liabilities, and also legal actions. To ensure high audit quality and reduce auditor liability, we need to focus on several key steps. Firstly, we need to improve policy for auditor independence. This includes rotating audit partner regularly to prevent long-term relationships that could lead to familiar traits. For instance, KPMG received 39 million for auditing Carilion over 19 years without qualifying its opinions, highlighting the need for setting reasonable auditor terms. Secondly, audit committee's members must maintain their partiality and also objectivity, avoiding any conflicts of interest. An example is Peter Mahans, who violated independence principle by frequently receiving hospitality from Carilion senior management. Third one is preventing backdating. It is essential to maintain stakeholders' trust. Implementing robust internal control and advanced accounting system with audit trace and timestamp can help preventing unauthorized access and backdating of financial records. Lastly, enhancing documentations and communications between auditors, clients, and regulatory agencies is crucial. Clear communications reduce misconceptions, and throughout, documentations provide proof of due diligence, protecting against legal challenge. By focusing on this step, we can ensure audit quality and reduce audit liability effectively. That's all from me. Thank you.